Okay. Alright. I think y'all need to hear this. I'm getting tired of people blaming Trump for the healthcare disaster that we are dealing with. The working class is struggling. Those who actually pay their taxes are struggling because of the premiums, because of the cost of owning affordable health care. This mess that we are dealing with, well, it wasn't given to us by Trump. It wasn't presented by Trump. This isn't Trump's doing. This is Obama's baby. This is his party. And if you don't want to be a part of it, then it's time we get serious about how we run this country. And I mean we, the people. I know that, well, Trump was for many, the lesser of two evils. But the fact of the matter is, he's still not what we need. And he'll be in here for probably one full term. Probably one. But we have a chance now to actually wake up and vote somebody into office. Somebody who can deal with this healthcare crisis. This crisis is a part of the Affordable Care Act. There are states right now where the working class have to go to triage-like camps just to get basic healthcare supplies and needs. Not necessarily places that have been hit by hurricanes, mind you. No, these are places that simply set them up because the people could not afford to go to usual areas to get their freaking supplies. It's too expensive. Medication's too expensive. Eyeglasses are too expensive. Checkups are getting too expensive. Under the Affordable Care Act. And again, this is Obama's baby. This is a mess created by the Democratic Party. And some are still trying to blame Trump. People, it's time for you to wake up. It really is. I hate to be the one to tell a lot of you I told you so, but socialist system, especially a healthcare one, is something you can't just thrust upon a nation. It's the same with It's the same with the healthcare that Trump wanted to put on our shoulders, that he wanted to pass. Everybody wants to pass it immediately. They don't want to take the time to sift through, to add, to take away, to figure out what actually works. Even though that is the only way we can get a healthcare system that works for everybody, is if we apply an idea and if it doesn't work, take it away. Or take away an idea that already doesn't work. Like, for instance, penalizing people for not having health insurance. Gotta take that away, or else the health insurance companies are going to have all of the power, and the people are going to continue getting screwed. Thank you, Obama, for this absolute shit show. It's time we find a better way. And I do mean we. In today's society, we have the ability to communicate with each other through vast distances. I can communicate with somebody in New York. Just like that. It's not hard. And yet, with this ability to communicate with just about everybody, we still have very little say when it comes to politics. There are still laws that are getting passed over our heads that really shouldn't exist in the first place. There are already existing laws that have already been passed over our heads that we should be able to get rid of. There are laws out there that are simply there to protect feelings rather than actual people Right now, in this town that I live in, there is a law that prevents one from owning a double-edged blade of any kind. No reason for it. It's there because some politician decided, oh, well, daggers and stuff look threatening. We're going to pass a law that prevents people from carrying them legally. Well, anybody who originally was going to use, a dagger for something like stabbing someone or robbing someone is probably already planning on breaking the law. Making a law that makes it so you can't carry? Well, it's pretty stupid because it affects everybody else except the person that was already planning on breaking the law in the first place. Some laws are simply there for the sake of feelings. They make no logical sense. They don't. And they get passed over our heads. People, if we want to actually be free, we've got to demand that we have a say. Hiram out.